Hey there, everybody. It is a very early, for me, Sunday morning. I've actually been awake for like 2 hours. Oh, well, three now. And I just woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. So I thought, let's just go ahead and do like a batch video film. So, if I'm wearing the same outfit, hairstyle, all that in multiple videos, that's why they were all filmed on the same day, because I do have a few things to film for you guys. And so we're just gonna batch them, and I'm gonna like spread them out in uploading, but yeah, now you guys will have the inside scoop. Anyway, if you're new here, I'm Caitlin, your geeky girlfriend, and I got this massive box from Hey Milestone. And a couple weeks ago, I uploaded a video from Your Baby Club, and it was like a welcome box sort of a thing. This is going to be the same thing, only I think there are 4 boxes in here, 4 different boxes. So when you go through Hey Milestone, then you can do like a welcome box. There's like a newborn one, there's a nutrition one. So we're just going to open this big box, see what's inside, and I'm going to go through all the different boxes with you now. This was one of the other ones that was in that post that I mentioned in my other video about welcome boxes that you can get for free when you're pregnant. And we talked a little bit about my bump box in the last video. My bump box is a subscription, so you do have to pay for that one. But these ones from Hey Milestone, they are free boxes. It's supposed to be sample boxes, but you have to pay for shipping. So for this giant box, I paid about $50 to get all 4 boxes shipped. It was like $8.99 per box. And then you had the option to like add different things to like get free shipping, but I was like, nah, because I don't really, like, I just really wanted the welcome boxes. And I have been getting their like subscribed emails, so I'm gonna unsubscribe from those. But I'm gonna go ahead and open the big box, and then we will look through all the small boxes together. Okay, so first I'll show you the inside of the box. So you can see there are 4 different things in here. So we're just going to start with this one. So here it is. This is the Hey Milestone. And they do have a hashtag Hey Milestone. And their website I will put in the description of this video. And again, I found this through a post on Pinterest just about different welcome boxes that you can get. And yes, we are filming this from bed because at this point, tomorrow I will be 38 weeks. And my friend who I was talking to the other day, she's like, good for you. Like, I had already had both of my children by this point. So we are still carrying. We're still carrying very healthily. She hasn't really dropped that much, but my feet are very swollen. So we're going to try and stay off of our feet as much as we can, especially on days like today when I don't plan on leaving the house. So we are going to try and do some cleaning today and just kind of finish up those like projects that I'm like, oh, I really want this done. My sister-in-law's coming over. My parents might be stopping by. We've got another friend here helping us. So we've got like a lot of people here helping us to get our house ready because my feet are so swollen. And it's to the point where we're starting to have a little bit of back pain as well. So, but we're still, everything's healthy. Everyone's doing well. So let's see let's see if we can figure out what this box is. And I'll just show you what it looks like. So hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out what this box is. And I'm trying to use the boxes as like a test for my phone. So this one may be the nutrition box. But it's not super clear which one is which, but based on just the few things that I've seen, all in all, I got a nutrition box, a newborn box. Let me just get out my order confirmation. Let me just tell you guys, because I don't remember exactly what I ordered, because these took a little bit to ship, and I don't actually remember which ones I got. So I've been waiting for these for probably close to a month, like 3 weeks at least. Okay, so we got the newborn sample box, we got the Bella Bee Expecting Mama sampler, the pregnancy sample, and the family nutrition sample box, which it looks like that's what this one is, just based on the picture. So this is the family nutrition sample box, or it's supposed to be. And again, just based on what I've seen even so far, that's what it looks like. So we did get a coupon from the Good Chop for chicken breast for life, which honestly, it looks like it's delivered to your house. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to probably look into that, but there was a QR code for a coupon for that. Then we have Doro Psychotherapeutic Chatbot for anxiety and rumination. So there's like a little, you can get a week of Doro Premium for free with a code. It is an app, it looks like. But the fact that it's only a week of free trial, probably, I don't know if I'll look into that one. Then we got coupon code for Factor, which I have not tried Factor yet. I did do an entire series of the meal delivery kits last year. Those are all on my channel. We tried HelloFresh, Dinnerly, and Every Plate, and I did a full extensive review of some different meals and the services as a whole, but Factor was one of the ones that we did not try. So this is 20% off your first month for a total of 55% off. And Factor's big claim to fame is that they're microwavable meals. So I might look into this for postpartum when we go back to work. This would be a good like lunch thing. But again, I did a whole series of meal delivery kit videos. And when you think about the price, it didn't really work out price-wise for us. Like, we ended up spending more money on the delivery kits than we would have just going out and buying the groceries, but you're paying for the convenience. So it's a trade-off. Again, I do have an entire series of videos and an entire like lengthy, full, in-depth review of the 3 meal delivery kits. And then speaking of the meal delivery kits, we also got 11 free meals from HelloFresh. So I have tried HelloFresh. It was the cheapest, but for like really small portions. Again, you can find all that in my review, but still a good option for postpartum time when we go back to work, etc., etc. Okay. So this is a Nisa uterine on-the-go heat press. It says you remove from the wrapper, unfold, and feel the press instantly warm to a maximum of 136 degrees. You can place inside the abdominal pocket of Nisa underwear or leggings, or adhere to the outside of any underwear, front or back. These are one-time use, but it's just like a little portable heating pad, which is honestly kind of nice. It says it's recommended for postpartum, post-surgery, anytime your body needs a little TLC. So this is a good sample, but I don't know how it fits into the nutrition, but still, I would be willing to give this a try because, so I wonder if this is the Expecting Mama box but then there's like a whole bunch of food. So they did not label the boxes, or at least they didn't label this one, but I'm excited. I will try this. Like, this seems like a very cool product. I don't know anything about this, but I would definitely be interested in trying it. Then we got some, oh no, maybe this is the Bella Bee one, because it has this little Bella Bee tummy honey butter, stretch mark prevention and anti-itch formula. I've talked about this a little bit in some of my other videos. I haven't actually used a ton of stretch mark cream, just because I've been that person. I've been really trying to embrace the stretch marks. My mom had stretch marks. They are genetic. And I've used a little bit of lotion, but I also am not a big lotion person, so I haven't been using it like every single day. Do I have stretch marks? Absolutely. But I'm not upset about it. So I haven't really been using any of the itch creams or belly products, but that's not to say that I won't in the future if I am pregnant again or whatever. The other thing we got is this little sample of the Tubby Todd All Over Ointment. Now, I have heard really good things about this, and it's made from oatmeal. It's fragrance free. I have heard really good things about this company and this product line, so I'm going to put this probably in her bath basket. Let's see what's next. This is Bessie's Best Lactation Cookies. Ooh, so a free sample of a lactation cookie, which I found some recipes for these on Pinterest, so I probably will be making some of these. Like I'll probably make some of my own, and of course I'll post the video, but a nice sample of that. Then we got, ooh, That's It Fruit Crunchables. Now, I've had the bars from this brand, and they are delicious. So I'm excited about this. I didn't know that they made anything other than the little bars. So this is like a little, it's dried fruit, like crisps. And this is a pretty nice sample. This is Baby Logic Slumber and Sleep Essential Oils Linen Mist. So you can spray this on the crib sheets and help them sleep. And this is actually a very nice, generous sample size. And this is a full-size cookie. We did get one of the uterine pads. So far the sample sizes have been better than I was expecting, with the exception of like the Bella Bee and the Tubby Todd, but the Tubby Todd is pretty standard across any welcome box. But this is really nice. I'm gonna see if we can smell it. Yes, you can, and it smells heavenly. I low-key like would use this myself because it smells so good. Okay, then we got a little bag of chips from Pika Pop. This is the tomato and Italian herb flavor, and they are little veggie crisps, but it's just like a little sample bag of that. I'm kind of trying to go fast through this because we have 3 other things to open. This is a baby bottle. I'm going to actually open this up so I can see what we're looking at here. I'm wondering if this is the newborn box, I'm still trying to figure out what box this is, and I feel like it might be the Expectant Mama one. Okay. Oh, well, this is available on Amazon, and they gave a QR code to scan it, which is actually quite nice. All right, so this is just a bottle, and there's something inside. It has a little vent, and there is an instructional. This apparently is the #1 rated baby bottle. It is from the brand Herobility, which I've never even heard of. So the fact that I've never heard of it, and I was like, I'm registered on Babylist, and Babylist, this is exactly something that would be on Babylist. It's a pretty decent size bottle. This is a 5-ounce one, so we're gonna try it because we have like all of the bottles. It is plastic, but I do like that it comes with the lid, because not all of them do. Some of them do, some of them don't, but there's only one nipple, and it's gonna be one of those things like if she doesn't like the nipple, then it's kind of like what you do. But the QR code for buying more of them is on the bottom, which is smart on Amazon's part. I will say that. Okay. Then we got a Happy Passy by Dr. Brown, 0 to 6 months. I don't think I have any Dr. Brown Passies yet, but it has the same shape as the Dr. Brown bottles, which we do have, I think, 2 of, so that's going to be really nice. So we have a lot. I have, I think, 1 of every brand of pacifier and at least 1 of every brand of bottle, and we're just going to literally see what she likes and what she doesn't like, and kind of base it from there. And then we're going to go and buy more. Now, I will say, just a tip, all of the passies that I have, with the exception, I got one 4-pack from my registry, and then I got one as a gift from a friend. Other than that, all of the passies that I have came from sample boxes. The Dr. Brown, I got a Bibs pacifier, I got another one that I can't think of, maybe a Nook, and then I got Munchkin from my baby shower, and I got a Ma'am from my baby shower. So most of the pacifiers that we have came from sample packs, so you only get one, and that's going to be really helpful when we're trying them out. This one has like a little handle, I guess you could say. So I have not opened any of the pacifiers because I want to keep them. Oh, there's more in here. I want to keep them closed in case we don't end up using them. Okay, so this is I don't even know. Oh, this is a Preggy Pop Drop. I'm guessing it's like an anti-nausea candy is my guess, but we only got one of these, and it doesn't really say what it's used for, but that would be my guess. I'm gonna guess that it's like an anti-nausea. Then we got Sudocrin Skin Protectant Cream. It soothes, treats, and protects for the protection and relief and treatment of diaper rash, minor skin irritations, and dermatitis. So this is a little sample of that. I'm just going to put that in the diaper caddy probably. And I have never heard of this brand either. So I've gotten some products that I have never heard of. And then this is there are 2 size 1 diapers in here. The brand is Parasol, and they have a really cute little print. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says it's the only diaper with rash shield protection, so it actively protects against diaper rash. They are made with Dermatest Excellent Seal. They are made with wood pulp, reduced by 50%. And they don't have any chlorine, alcohol, dyes, chemicals, fragrances, lotion, parabens, phthalates, preservatives, latex, or heavy metals. Yeah. And it is a woman-owned business. And it is powered by Amazon Baby Registry. So, another diaper sample, but these are size 1s. We have so many size 1s. So many size 1s. If you are doing a diaper raffle at your registry or at your shower, or if you are registering for diapers, make sure to be specific on what sizes, because I made the mistake of just selecting diapers, and the picture that was chosen was a box of size 1s, and we ended up with a ton of size 1s. Now, I have learned a hack, and I did confirm this with an employee at Target, that if you have unopened, they have to be completely unopened, boxes or packages of diapers that they sell in the store, you can take them and trade them in for the next size up or a different brand. So don't open any of your unopened packages of diapers. Now, some people will open them to do a diaper cake or whatever. Use those first because we have so many size 1s. And when I do my registry video, I'm going to talk all about that. So there'll be a whole other video about how to register, what to register for. We'll probably do one about what I actually used versus didn't and all those things. And then the last thing we got in this box, which I am coming to realize might be the Expectant Mama box, because we've got some healthy snacks. We've got the uterine pad. We've got some baby products, but not a ton, is the Dr. Brown's anti-colic bottle, which did come in the baby list welcome box. And I think I got one of these in the, no, I think we got the Phillips Advent in one of them. So this is actually the second one that we have of these. I'm not going to open this one in the event that she doesn't like it and we end up wanting to try and resell it or, whatever. So we're going to leave this one in the box, but I have videos where I did get one of these and I opened it, and we talk about the, how you use the little, whatever this thing is called, the, I don't even know, the vent, I guess. And there is helpful information on the box too, like how to choose the right nipple size and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to put all this stuff back in this box. Overall, if this is the Expectant Mama box, which we're going to say that it is, I'm pleased with this. I think overall I'm more pleased with this box than I am with the Your Baby Club box, if I'm being honest. My favorite thing about the Your Baby Club box, which I had a video of a couple weeks ago, was probably that muslin swaddle. I loved the fabric. I loved how it was like a full-size swaddle. I think in this, but overall I liked the products in this one better. I got some different things than I didn't get in the other boxes. The lactation cookie particularly, this bottle, I like this linen mist. So we got some different stuff than we did in the Amazon one, the Baby List one, and others. The uterine pad also, really excited about that. So this was a pretty good box. I'm pretty pleased with this one. So we're going to now open up the next one. So let's see what is in that one. And I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so this one is labeled. This says this is the sample box. So let me look back in my order confirmation and see what sample it was. And I dropped my scissors on the floor, so you're going to have to give me a second to get those. As I dropped my scissors. So this is supposed to be well, I guess that doesn't tell me anything. All it says is, hey, Milestone Sample Club. It could be pregnancy sample, baby Bella B Expecting Mama sampler, or the newborn sample box. And I'm realizing that the last one could have also been any of them. I'm going to guess the last one, the one that we just opened, was probably the pregnancy one. But it really is not very clear. So that would be one critique that I have. And maybe I should have done, like, ordered one and then went back on their site and ordered a different one so that way I could keep track of which was which. But you live and you learn. And I just wanted them all to come at the same time so that way I could just put everything away at the same time. So let's open it up and let's just see if we can deduce what we got. And we still have two more after this one. So this is a little bit of a long video. So my fear, I think, is that we're going to end up with a lot of the same things because I got all of the boxes. But we'll never know until we open it up. So, but then somebody else, like you guys watching this video, won't have to get. You can just pick whichever box you want. So starting off, so far, we got the same exact Factor coupon, the same exact HelloFresh coupon, the same exact Good Choice free chicken breast for life coupon. But you know what's good about that, though, is if there are two coupons and you're really interested, you can just redeem it twice. We did get a sample card for A2 formula, which, you know, there are different thoughts about taking your own formula to the hospital versus not. Okay, based on what I'm seeing so far, this looks like it might be the newborn one, just based on what I'm seeing so far, but let's get into it. A2 formula. So we didn't just get a coupon, we actually got an entire can. This is really nice. So this, we all know that formula is expensive. So this is, we got an entire can of the A2 formula. And like I was saying, we are planning on breastfeeding, doing a combination of breastfeeding and bottle feeding. So I plan to start breastfeeding, you know, in the golden hour, right after delivery, all those things. But having a can of formula on hand in the event that you want your partner to give a bottle during the night and you're not pumping yet, having a can of formula to supplement milk if your supply is low, or you maybe you don't have enough stored up. So I am super excited about this. This is safe for 0 to 12 months. This is the platinum one, and it is milk-based powder with iron. So I am not sad about this. Like, some people might be like, oh, I don't want this because I'm breastfeeding. I think it's great to have a can of formula on hand, and now I don't have to buy one. So I am stoked about this. And like I said, based on just that, I'm going to assume that this is the newborn sample box. But let's see what else we have and see if we can change our mind about that. We did get one Kudos diaper. It's super cute though. It has little elephants on it. It doesn't tell me what size the diaper is. I'm gonna guess a size 1. So we got a cute little diaper. We got some Bomba peanut butter puffs. They are gluten-free, 3 grams of protein per serving, and no GMO. And there are 100 calories for this bag. I'm loving like the snack options because I'm a very snacky person, and I just love like seeing all these different snacks. We also got the apple strawberry fruit crunchables. So now we have both flavors of those. Love that. A little Jack and Jill shampoo body wash for baby. Little sample. A Bella Bee Be Gone Cradle Cap baby shampoo sample, which I don't have any of this, so I like that. And then another one. Oh, this is Nipple Nurture. So this is nipple butter, which actually I wanted to get a new sample of this to put in our hospital bag in the event that we need it, because I've used all the ones that I got in my other samples and the registry and all that for our feeding stations in our home. So I'm actually very happy about this. This is going to go directly into the hospital bag. But so I got nipple butter, cradle cap shampoo, and then another little sample of shampoo and body wash. So love these for the bath. And then the 2 snacks. We did get the same little tub of diaper cream, but that's okay because you want to try different things. I have to move my foot. You want to try different brands of this as well and check, your baby's reaction and all of that. And so now we have 2 of these little tubs, which these are good for the diaper bag or, on the go, because you don't have to take like that big tube. So just like a small little sample of that. Let's see what this is. Okay, we got 2. This is a 3-piece set, which is also very nice. Like most of the samples only come with 1. We got 3. Dr. Brown Advantage 0 to 6 month silicone pacifiers, and there are 3 of them, and it says that they have a reversible bulb, so you can actually push the bulb either way, which is kind of interesting. I've never seen them like that before. This is another thing though that we probably won't open until we're actively trying it, because why? Like, you can, like, yeah. So, but this is, again, another type of pacifier that I did not have to pay for, and now we have another sample to try. So, I am very impressed with this box so far. This might be up there for, like, the best one that we've received. I'm very, very impressed with the sample sizes, the products that are included. I don't feel sad that I only paid, the shipping for this. This is a very nice box. This one is definitely better than the Your Baby Club one. And it's up there to like compete with the Amazon one. Okay. This is, I'm not sure if I know what this is off the top. I'm going to have to, it's Child Life Echinacea, but it says it has orange flavor. I'm going to have to like really read that fine print. I'm not sure if this is gripe water, if it is teething oil. I'm going to have to read the back and figure out what it's used for. Either way, it's a very nice sample size, something that I don't already have, and so that's good. We did get another Dr. Brown's anti-colic bottle, which was in the last box, so that gives us like 4 or 5 of those. We got a pack of Dr. Brown breast milk storage bags, which we don't have. This is 25, which is a very generous sample. And I have some from Mom Cozy. I think I have some from Lancino. So I've got a lot of these as well. But I feel like these, if you plan on having more children and you plan on breastfeeding in the future, you can just save these. You can reuse them a couple of times, but like when you have so many of them, anyway. So yeah, 25 breast milk storage bags. This, again, this is a really good box. And then we got True Earth laundry detergent. And they're, I guess, laundry detergent strips. So you just take one of these and throw it in to do your laundry. And I've never even heard of such a thing, but I'm not opposed. This was a really great box. I'm convinced that this is the newborn box. Possibly, but it might also be the pregnancy box. I really don't know, but the fact that we got the formula and the pacifier and the diaper makes me think that it's the newborn one, and we got all that stuffed diaper cream and all of that. I think this one might be the newborn one. So this one, like I said, it is up there for the best box that we've gotten, just because of the size of the samples and the product like differentiation and how we got some different stuff. Obviously, all of these companies have like some sort of partnership with Dr. Brown, because almost all of them have Dr. Brown products, which, you know, fine, whatever. I don't have any qualms against. I don't have any reason to not try Dr. Brown, but I just think it's funny that literally all of them have Dr. Brown stuff. I love the nipple butter that we got in here, the different snacks, but the formula is like top tier. Like this, that is great. Always check your like your health guidelines and stuff, because recently there was a formula recall. So I'm gonna talk to my friend who works in the like, she does like Department of Health stuff, and I'm gonna be like, hey, what if you, there's no recalls on this formula, is there? So just make sure that you're watching that one. We got another white box leading us, I'm not sure where. And then this one, okay, so this one is the Bella B one. So at least we have a clear, we know what this one is, which means that the first two were either nutrition, newborn, or pregnancy, or expecting mama. No. Let's check that again. So we have pregnancy, newborn, or nutrition were the three. This one, the Bella B one, is the expecting mama. So let's see what's in this white one, and then we'll see. Let's see what's in this last white one. We'll see if we can figure out which is which based on what we have. Okay, here we go. We'll save the Bella B one for last. That one has something kind of heavy in it, so I'm guessing it's like a lotion or something. Okay, here we go. All right, this one appears to be the nutrition one. I'm opening it up to 2 snacks. So we have the HelloFresh coupons again, the Chicken Breast for Life coupons again, and the Factor coupon again. So if you really like HelloFresh or Factor, or like you could probably get like a whole year's, like at least 3 to 6 months worth of meals for discounted. And you guys are going to move around a little bit while I adjust. Okay, so like I said, this one so far has snacks in it. We got the little Bomba peanut butter puffs again. This is definitely the nutrition one. We got a Baby Life organic applesauce pouch. This is carrot, apple, and banana. A bag of cinnamon bun soft corn organic from the brand Do What's Natural. This is approved for toddlers 12 months and older, and it is a puffed corn snack. It's like like a little puffed corn. Sounds good though, cinnamon bun. And then we have a little Brainiac breakfast blend oatmeal. This is banana apple oat. I said oatmeal, applesauce pouch. Banana apple oat. We got the Element Zero Sugar Hydration Electrolyte Drink Mix. There are 3 in here. So this is what is considered the family nutrition box. So we've gotten a couple of things for toddlers with the puff corn. The applesauce is more for your little ones, introducing like more solid foods, because these I think are approved for 6 months or older. And then these are also toddlers, I believe. Then we've got stuff for mom and dad with the drink mix. We have coconut cream coffee grounds, which this will go to hubby, but it's Don Francisco's Family Reserve coconut cream. Then there's a few other things in here. Nope, we got some of the same stuff. So let's take a look. And this, I'm going to get rid of this box because we already know that it's the nutrition one, and I'm just going to put these things in other things. All right. This is Tooth Sparkles, a tooth cleaning chewable for if instead of brushing their teeth, I guess, you can just give them this little chewable. Again, never heard of such a thing. We got the Sudocurrin diaper rash ointment again. But again, these are such small little tubs. These are good for a diaper bag, suitcase, little overnight bags, stuff like that. Then we got Voyager, a sample of formula, because this is toddler milk. So if you're introducing cow's milk and like starting to supplement with that, this is a sample of milk powder that's dairy. It has 4 grams of protein, 180 milligrams of calcium, and it is approved for toddlers. So it's like a toddler milk powder, again, when you're ready to introduce cow's milk. And then this looks like the same oil that we got in the last box, but I need to do my research because I don't know what this is. So let's see if it's the same or different. It smells good, whatever it is. I'm wondering if this is like gripe water or something for gas or teething. It says it's just a dietary supplement. I genuinely don't know what this is, so I have to look up some research on that. But now we have 2 bottles of that because it came in the other one also. Let's see. What is this? Happy Gut something. Oh, goes this way. Sorry for the voices you hear in the background. Our friend is here. They're watching a movie. Okay. So this is a 3-in-1 baby biome builder. And it gives you the steps, and there's a coupon code in here as well. This is for ages 0 to 12 months. So as an infant, you can use half a pack twice a day. And then 7 to 12 months, you use 1 pack per day. And it is prebiotics and probiotics. And it's just to help them build a healthy gut. And here's what the packets look like. And it came with like all this, like this little, it was all in here. It's folded up. Mix 1 packet daily into at least 4 ounces of warm or room temperature milk or formula. Consume within 30 minutes. It's free from common allergens like gluten, shellfish, and fish, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, soy nuts, and sesame. There may be traces of milk, but this is supposed to help with regularity and just digestion as a whole. So we got 3 sample packs, which would be enough for like a week's worth for an infant or 3 days worth for 7 to 12. So again, something that I've never heard of, but it may be what is necessary for us. I am going to probably I don't think I'm going to throw it away, but I'm going to like cut it up because we don't need this whole thing. It just takes up too much space. But it says happy gut, happy baby. And then there's like I said, a whole little box that went with that. And then we got this little bag. So let's see what's in here. I told you guys, this is going to be a longer video because there's just so much to open. We got Okay. It looks like these are all different, like, natural nut butters. So we got a sesame, there's a peanut, and then a cashew, but they all have different flavors. So, like, this one's mango kale cashew, blueberry goji berry peanuts, and then this one is banana cauliflower and sesame. Immuno butter is what it's called. Grow Happy is the brand. It does say you can save 20% when you subscribe. And it's pretty much just building up resistance to allergens. So it says leading allergy experts recommend consumption of common food allergens early and often from 4 months of age. And so that's what this. It was created by a mom who her daughter had an allergic reaction. These help build the microbiome and help keep kids healthy. And then there are also some little stickers as well. So yeah, this is definitely the nutrition one. I'm glad we narrowed that down. And then we got the Expectant Mama one coming up next, which means that probably I'm still convinced that the last one that we opened with the formula was the newborn box, and the first one was the pregnancy box. We're going to put everything that was just in that nutrition one in one of the other boxes because, like I said, they sent us 4 boxes. That was also a really good box, though. I like the variety of products. Again, the sample size, like, this is a pretty decent sample size. There's 3 drink mixes in here. So I'm happy with the products in all of these boxes so far and all of the samples. I've gotten things that I had never heard of, which I'm all about trying different things and finding what we like and what we actually are going to use. Okay, that brings us to the last thing to open for this video, and it is the Bella Bee Expecting Mama sample. We have to cut it open, but there definitely is some sort of a like a body product in here. It says for mom and baby. We've gotten a couple Bella Bee things in the other boxes. We got the nipple cream or the nipple butter and the tummy butter, plus the Cradle Cap shampoo. So let's see what's in here. These are more full-size samples with some smaller samples as well. Dumping everything out. Okay. And we don't need this packer. All right, let's take a look. Natural skincare for mom and baby, established in 1999, been trusted for over 20 years. It is natural and organic, paraben and phthalate-free, no animal testing. So let's see what we got. And then they gave us a pamphlet with coupon codes. Okay, the same nipple butter and the same Cradle Cap shampoo. We got another sample of both of those. Fine by me. Then we got a full-size sample of the nipple butter. Definitely not sad about this. So this is a full 2-ounce tube, whatever you want to call it, of the nipple butter, the nipple cream, and then stretch mark prevention and another baby shampoo. So we got, all in all, amongst all the 4 boxes that we got 3 of these Cradle Cap shampoos. We got 2 of these. We got 2 of the stretch mark prevention and 2 of the nipple butter, plus a full tube of the nipple butter, which again, going straight into the hospital bag, and probably just those little sample packets. And then this one is a face cream. Now, I'm not super big into skincare like this, but it says it's replenishing 24-hour hydration and anti-aging. But I'm just going to show you guys, it's 1.7 fluid ounces. I am going to open it just to show you guys the sample size itself. It's cute. Let's give it a smell. It smells good. And like I said, I have not been a like skincare person, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. All right, that brings us to the end of everything that we got. I'm going to do just a quick once over, ignore like the status of my bed, but all of that stuff plus, like, that's a lot. So yes, I had to pay shipping for each of the boxes. It ended up costing me about $50 total, but I got all of these things, lots of new stuff and things that I had never heard of before. More like sample pacifiers, more sample diapers. So if and this will be the end of all of the welcome boxes that I do for this pregnancy. I think if I'm ever pregnant again and I get to have this journey again, I would probably try and get the Walmart welcome box and the Target welcome box, just because those are a little bit more mainstream. They can be. I'm pretty sure they get sent to you for free, especially if you have Walmart Plus, do a Target registry, things like that. But this will be the last of these videos that we do for this pregnancy. And I would say I would recommend Hey Milestone probably over Your Baby Club. I think while I did like the swaddle that I got in Your Baby Club, I think that these boxes, especially that one with the formula, which I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna say is the newborn sample box, I think was great. I also think this Bella B Expecting Mama one is good too. Like, I don't have any complaints about any of these samples. I think for $50, I definitely got $50 worth of stuff, and the shipping time was a little bit slower than some of the other ones, but now I see why, because it was a lot of products. So I am very pleased. I would recommend this one. And I don't know. I had said at the beginning of the video that I was going to like unsubscribe from all the emails and stuff from them. But after seeing the products, I'm like, maybe I will keep on the email list and see if any more samples come about. When you register for these Hey Milestone, they do ask you for your due date. And they claim to like curate products based on when you're due. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like my boxes were curated to like where I was in the pregnancy journey, or, well, I can't say that. I do think it was where I am in the pregnancy journey, like the breast milk bags, the nipple butter, stuff like that. But overall, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with personalization, but I'm still really happy with the sample sizes and the products. So I admittedly was skeptical starting this video because I did have to pay for the shipping, and I was like, I don't know if these are gonna like be worth what I paid for them. I would say yes. They are. I would definitely recommend it. I will put the website in the description of this video, so you can, if you are pregnant, even if you're early pregnancy, you can go ahead and get your box now. Or it's a nice like 6 months down the road, like 24 weeks, it's a nice way to like start gathering some stuff, start gathering some samples, helps you build your registry. Speaking of, there's going to be a whole video about how I built my registry, why I put the things on it that I did, things like that. I talked about that a little bit in my kitchen video last week, which, if you didn't know, I have a whole series of shortcut cooking videos. Which has been a newer thing. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with all of these products. I'm going to spend the next little bit of time putting everything away, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff to put away in the nursery anyway, so I need to go over there. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever heard of Hey Milestone? Are they new to you like they were to me? Like I said, use the link in the description of this video. I am not a paid partner. I'm not an ambassador. I simply was just sharing my honest review and experience, and I'm very, very pleased. So I hope you have the same experience, and let me know if you've gotten any of these boxes. If you've gotten any of them at other times in the year, let me know if they send anything different. The last thing I want to say is all of these are sample boxes. You can, as far as I'm aware, they have like a whole pregnancy subscription box. You can get a box. I think it's them, but also the nutrition one, I know for a fact you can get a box, and they'll send you snacks and things like on a monthly or quarterly basis. So they do have a couple different subscription options. I just did the sample ones. Your Baby Club, which I've talked about a little bit because that was the most recent welcome box that I did. They also have a subscription box, and they would send you, I think it's either 3 or 4 boxes throughout your pregnancy, similar to the My Bump box. But again, you have to pay for that because it's a subscription. The sample sizes are larger, something to consider. But like I said, this would be a great, welcome boxes are a great thing to do, like I said, 20, 24 weeks, like almost halfway through your pregnancy, when you are like, okay, I'm going to start creating my registry. Let me see what kind of products are out there. And just to give it, like, I would never probably go buy this for myself because it's probably not that cheap, right? Like, if I'm going to go buy nipple cream for myself, I'm probably going to buy the $3 Lancino cream because it's cheaper and it's better for the budget. So this is a way to treat yourself and treat your baby to some things like Honest Company diapers, Parasol diapers, like things that you would never buy on your own, but it still gives you like a little bit of like a luxury, and you can try out new things, try out lots of different things. So that is it for this video. I know this one was a little bit long, and thank you for hanging out. And I do have a couple of other videos, again, that I'm going to be wearing this same outfit because we're just kind of doing a batch day. But like I said, let me know in the description if you decide to order any of these boxes, what you got, and if you had the same experience, and if you were happy with what you got. So that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.